But over the weekend, did you guys see the thread that said,
It's
what
in
was
here.
the
Go check it out.
moment Fast and Furious abandoned reality? I was trying to think of the exact point.
I still haven't found what.
Please take it there in the
Yeah,
pod.
go
Okay,
there
okay,
in the
sorry.
pod.
I'm sorry. I knew
No,
this
no, no,
was
no. We're
potentially
getting
coming
this.
up.
There it is.
You guys got to understand. You guys have talked about this on the show. I've only seen number 2, and I've only seen the one with Dwayne Rock Johnson.
Okay.
So I clicked on this thread, not understanding what I was
What
going to
has
get
happened,
into.
Yeah.
Wait, did you see by number 2? Do you mean you saw like Fast and Furious, or did you
Too
see
Fast, Too Furious with Ludacris.
Okay.
That one.
Okay.
So-
And I barely remember
So
it.
I saw someone's response that the answer to this question was when they did track down a yacht that was going 110 miles an hour, and they were going 150, and then they jumped off of a road onto the yacht.
That's wrong.
That could have been the point.
Mythbusters did that.
They did.
Yeah.
But that was one of the examples. The one that I saw that I think was where I was like, okay, yeah, this is probably it, was when Vin Diesel is standing in the middle of the road and he basically sees the car crash that kills Letty, and after that it's never used again.
Developed omnipotence.
There it is, yeah, omnipotence, where you can just know what happened before it even happened. And I think that was one of the moments where I was like, okay, now I have to change my view on these movies. They're just funny.
The best one is when John Cena gets like pushed off a tank that's driving, and Dom like hits a car that's on its side and skins it to like catch him, and then another car rams the car that John Cena landed on, and then he lands on the
He also
Whoa,
they
whoa, whoa,
they
whoa,
also
whoa, 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 whoa,
steered it.
whoa, whoa,
Major
whoa,
spoilers.
whoa.
Major spoiler.
When did Cena get in these movies?
Literally.
When did
Last
Cena get in these
episode.
movies?
last one.
The last one.
Dom,
That
tell
was
us-
Wait for this.
I got 3 takeaways here. Okay, the first
Hold on.
video I saw.
It's
What?
Let
he's,
Ty
Vi-
tell-
he's Vin Diesel's brother.
Jacob Toretto.
Hey, brother.
They
Jacob
also
Toretto.
steered a flying tank by shooting the tank missiles in the opposite direction.
I mean,
That
He
was-
goes from
forward
one
into space.
skyscraper, not to one other one, to 3 other skyscrapers. Not only that, he flies off a cliff, grabs onto a rope, and fucking swings himself to safety. And then the last one I just saw, he's in space.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
go to space.
They flew a Vero.
Mike Winchell sends him to space.
And then
dude.
did I see another one where they just straight up floor it at each other? Then boom.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah,
with
that
Jason
happened.
Statham.
That
So
happened.
these actually
They had good
happened.
chassis on
There's
that
one that I forgot where there's like 2 bridges like that have like in the middle it's separated, and they're like it's probably like 100-foot fall to the ocean or whatever's below it, and Letty gets hit and ejects like out of one of the cars. Dom jumps off the car, catches her, and like swings his back and goes into a windshield over the bridge.
Over
I was
the
like,
overpass, yeah.
I don't know how I forgot that,
Oh,
but
actually.
it is. I mean, yeah, but that lets you know, like that's why Mitt lives and dies by this.
Oh yeah,
That
dude,
makes
Fast
sense,
and Furious
yeah.
is fucking awesome.
It makes sense.
The moment that they started doing shit that was just super unrealistic, I think, is actually in Fast and Furious. So it would be the 3rd movie, and technically the 2nd in line of the series. or whatever.
chronologically.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when Dom and Letty are in the fucking Pontiac, and there's the rolling fucking what's that? Rolling gas truck on fire, and they go under it by legitimately half an inch.
that could
just
happen.
obviously would never happen.
There are just so many different moments, though.
I just couldn't believe
Well,
it.
also
All the ones you
Lawrence-
said, though, these are all real things.
What do
These
you-
all did happen in cinema.
Yes.
I mean, also like in the first one, like just racing on the street and using NOS and going like 280 miles an hour. Like, that's not very common.
The whole premise of
Yeah.
the show.
I also, I was got when Brian Earl Spillner ordered a fucking tuna sandwich.
yeah,
Yeah, good point.
He did like the tuna there.
Nobody likes the fucking tuna.
Hell yeah.
I do.
See, is that the first one?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that scene for
That,
sure.
Yeah, it's the best.
That one's on my
And then
Twitter though.
Some people put
Yep.
the "cuh"
Yeah.
in
yep,
there.
yep.
That's always good too.
Yeah,
Just let it go, "cuh."
I remember. So the other one I saw was Dewey's first one, and
Yeah.
doesn't he drag around like a big bank
Massive
vault?
safe.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was
That's
awesome.
Fast
that
5. That's
So
the
how is
truest one.
Dewey
It's a great
viewed in
one.
the series? Do people like Dewey or hate
king
Dewey?
of the series. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
hey,
good,
Dewey.
good.
Vin hated him.
No,
And
it was-
then
the 5th was the best movie, and then Vin got butthurt because Dewey was the biggest star. And he
Okay.
was like, this guy cannot be in these movies anymore.
did he feel that way about Cena?
No,
I love
basically
Cena.
they got Cena to replace Dewey. They needed star power.
But Dewey's
Classic
back.
move.
Breaking
Yeah,
news,
Dewey's back.
Breaking news: Dewey does have a cameo in Fast X
And that's coming out.
this week.
All right.
Is it
Friday.
this week?
I think so.
16th.
Oh
Friday.
shit!
Can't wait.
Man, you already got your tickets?
fuck yeah.
You basically have to go into the movies now with 0% chance of it being accurate at all.
I love it though.
It's not the same, but it's like when I go to John Wick, I know I'm going to laugh out loud at some of the ways they kill
Oh,
him,
yeah.
just because of how absurd it is. Like when the last John Wick, where they're just opening their coats, hiding underneath their coats, and just shooting each other. Like, that's just hilarious.
This is just jaw dropping.
And
When
one
I
of them-
saw him go skyscraper to skyscraper to skyscraper, I just could not. Believe
driving?
Yes,
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that they would do that.
The Burj Khalifa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I never thought we'd get to the point where Mission Impossible movies are more realistic than Fast and Furious.
I just went through this
They
past
are,
week.
but they are.
But here we are.
I went through this past week and I've rewatched every Mission Impossible. Gonna do Fallout tonight.
Nice.
It has been the most
is
fun
smart.
I've had watching any movie series ever.
Yeah, you
I
know
love
why?
doing that.
There was one where our
Because TC's a
tribal
fucking
chief,
movie star,
It's
and he actually
amazing.
does all the shit in the
Yes.
movies.